Hello everybody, how's everyone day? I'm Mega Kita Des. Alright. Now I know you guys are actually looking like, oh, there's a skip button in Genshin. Well, only in some scenarios. So I'm gonna show you guys one of the scenarios that have the skip button in this game and let you guys know that this is a thing in Genshin, but a lot of people tend to not realize it. So I'm just gonna tell you that there is for those people who are having problem with the weekly boss and they don't like the cutscene in like when you fight a weekly boss. Let's say for example I'm gonna fight Chao. Hope you guys have understand that it's actually a skip button. Not a lot of people tend to realize that. So you just, let's say for example, if you end up fighting Chao and you want to like skip after you fight him the first phrase and the second phrase, and normally you guys have to understand that normally I don't do my 3D model and Genshin gameplay at the same time. Reason being is that it always lag my gameplay all the time. And it is a little bit problematic for me, okay? Like I always don't like the part where when I playing a game and it just kind of like lagging, you know what I mean? And it just one of the things is like I prefer like I'm using a freaking potato computer, okay? A freaking laptop to be exact, and to me I always call it a PC because it just end up being called a like it's just too laggy. So when you actually kind of like want to know you fight Char and a lot of people don't like this cutscene and he start doing all the action, all you need to do is just spam the attack button. If you guys notice at the top right corner, you can go ahead and pause the video right now. We go back to the a little bit back and you can see the skip button at the top right corner. Okay guys, if you actually watch the video, so if not, normally if you do that you can actually just easily skip the boss cutscene. Like a lot of people tend not to aware, but why like people will be like, oh wait, where's the button? But in fact what you guys might not be aware is that it's actually right in it's just the attack button that you guys all need to know though. Once you do the attack button and then you just start doing the that whatsoever, it's like yep, there you go. Easily boss defeated and get the reward and we get out. So yeah, this is basically how we do skip the boss with this cutscene. If you need to know it, all you need to do is just like when they show a bit of the cutscene 1-2 seconds in, and then you just press the attack button, hold the attack button, and it should start appearing. For mobile version, it should be right at the top right corner. Just tap around the area and it should also appear there. For PC, yep, like I mentioned, try the attack button to see does it work. It should technically, if not, it should be at the top right corner again, the skip button right at there. So I hope that actually help you guys with the skip button in Genshin. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna be skip button in dialogue. I know I talked about this in my video previously, link in the description below, that about people like thinking that there should be a skip button. Yes, I do agree if there is a skip button. I can see why a lot of people want the skip button because it actually helped them with in so many ways, because considering that people want the skip button to kind of like when you want to play the game the second time, or you want to have multiple accounts, you want to skip every single story at one go. Yeah, the skip button help a lot. But that is a story for another time, and I might probably talk about should we actually have a skip button in a later video next time, not somewhere around this week I think, but I'm still composing all the evidence or reason or whatsoever that people think that a skip button is good. And if you guys still want to voice your comment that should we include a skip button in the game for the dialogue, write in the comment below or in the video that I mentioned and let me know more about it, because maybe we can discuss more into that and give up the skill. Like anyone who know me very well, that when I put up the skill, we'll see does the skill to the one side or not. But on the other hand, I know a lot of people will be going along the line of like, hey, should we also have the, you know what was it again, the bad story again? But I know a lot of people actually go to the point of like having a issue with like, oh hey, I need to have a reread the story. Like some people forget the story or whatsoever, so all you need to do is just go to the main menu, go to archive. At the archive area you should technically see something along the line of if I not remember correctly, it should technically yes, travel log. So in travel log, right, what you guys not able aware is that in travel log, this is one of the things where I sometimes go and take a look, like read back again to see all the things. And this is where actually if you guys actually miss a lot of story, you can go back to this scene. Like for example, a lot of people tend to forget about the issue of like where the missing the missing part of whatsoever the story like they miss. Yeah, you can basically hear all of this, and for those you can replay the scene again. At some part, you can, if you need to re-understand some of the story again, you can just scroll all the way. The story is all there. If you need to reread the whole damn thing again, you don't need to worry about the main storyline. This only apply for the main storyline. For the world quest, yeah, too sad they don't have it. But considering that we are going to use the main storyline as the base, yes, you don't need to worry. All of them are down here. It's all throughout, and it's actually all in order, so that you guys don't need to worry about which story is like which story is first or second or whatsoever. But the one thing what you guys have to understand that every story has it's in some form some sort of like traveler as the main line for like kind of like immediate to the main storyline. So yeah, you can, so considering that if you guys notice that there's normally like around up to 4 or 5 part before the main story, except for the montage, and you get they only got up to some reason 3. Well, that was only the start at the time. But the one thing what you guys have to understand is that for Inazuma, 4 of them before the next and 1 side story before the next traveler, and then 1 interlude again for big Liu. So that kind of like make Liu got 5 in total, but Sumeru 5, and then 1 interlude chapter, and technically meaning that there is 6 of them, and then there is 1 traveler, and now there is frontage, there is 5 of them. So in a sense, are we gonna get a new chapter in the next round in 4.3? Well, considering that MiHoYo known to have not really kind of like showed too much about information about 4.2 or 4.3 yet. I mean, sorry to say that it's not 4.2, it's more on 4.3. What I can say is that there is very likely that we just only get a new character in 4.3, 1 or 2 two character to be exact in 4.3, and nothing else more. So don't put too much hope for 4.3 if you guys are looking forward to that, based on what I think. Because if you guys know why do I know about the leak, about MiHoYo leak up the character themselves. So yep, that's all I can say. But the one thing is that considering that there are quite a lot of story that a lot of people tend to forget, well, my recommendation, go to the travel log again to see them again if you really are not aware. Another thing is that if you guys want to see characters story again, they do have them. So if you guys miss out on those, you can relive them again in the next part. But world quest is for some reason not part of it. So for me as a theorist, cover a little bit sad, but main storyline we can safely say that is over there. And previously when people say like, oh, people may have skipped the story for Genshin along the line, like, oh, did people forget about the part of where is it the part where they actually forget about the traveler is a descender? Well, I remember that story part, but I can't remember which part was it again. Was it this part again? I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around this part. Let me see again. How you guys can forgive me, because I'm actually doing this on live. Not thinking live, but actually kind of like recording this live. Not live, but live at the same time. I had no idea what I'm doing. Maybe if anyone who know MapPad will be along like GT live, but not live at the same time, you know? Like, I don't understand why, but that's how it works. So yeah. What was it again? Oh yes, I found it. So yes, if you guys actually want to rehear the Greater Lord line again, yeah, they do have it, and yes, it's right at here. So in case anyone are not aware, like the part where in this part maybe a little bit small for you guys, but oh, you guys can forgive me if you want to put it up bigger. But the one thing I can say is that somewhere along this line is that now here the visual of the Sumeru will be in my hand. Take it. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity for Tars once again. It's really pain me that I can never appreciate in my homeland. It's kind of weird, considering that there is still so much information that was not released like fully. And even as I was like looking into it, it was actually kind of towards like interesting that people actually like was going to the point of like saying, hey, was it really in the story? Yeah, it really was in the story. Like considering that even like Nahi not like I always confuse Nahida and Natasha from Honkai Star Rail. Like, dude, there's too many now already. Na 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 na. Towards the point, like, okay. But the one thing is that I won't mind if you guys actually understand the part, like, some of the thing it seems right or some of the things seems wrong. But the thing is, right, based on what we can say is that the story is already kind of like established that way, and along the line, well, I will let you guys go and check it out yourself again if you guys know it, but it's somewhere here already, because what we do know is that what we do know very very well is that the fourth descender is already established already, okay guys, it's already established by them. They freaking put it down here. I just can't remember where was it, alright? So hope you guys can forgive me with that. It's just that for trying to look up this whole damn story is gonna, like, every time when I read the whole damn thing again every single time, right? It always take out a lot of my time, okay? You just look at the number of lines there are. Like, dude, Mihoyo, slow down. I mean, like, it seems a lot though. Don't you guys agree? Oh yes, yes, I found it. Was here. Okay. Right on the end. Dude, I'm going to hate on this. Like, this one don't let me select the card. Like this one for some reason doesn't allow me to go scroll down, but I can't like select the one that I because this is not a touchscreen computer, and yeah, I can only show you guys the Pacific line. It's all the way to the ending where actually he actually say that's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descendant was likely what we now call the heavenly principle, and Traveler, you are the fourth descender. Okay, it's already established in this story. It's in the main storyline. So if anyone who know about this, yeah. Thank you for everyone who took their time to watch it, and but the one thing is that we kind of established that the story is there is already known as the fourth descender. We are known as the character we are using, the Traveler, is the fourth descender, is established. Okay, for all the people who skip the story, yeah, don't worry, I got your back. I protect you now. You cover your back now. Do we have to re-establish that this is the Traveler is not the fourth descender? Yeah, that's the one thing. The one thing is that what you guys might not be aware is that I got some people saying like the new Fontes give a new story. I have not done that, so I will be looking into that. But what you guys have to understand is that Descender, like Paimon actually asked, what's a Descender? Nahida established this information. I'm sure you are curious about the information I received from the Fatuis. A very important part of the intel was that this word Descender, external being, one that does not belong to this world, it's established, okay guys? It's done. Don't tell me about what other characters say. Nahida in the main storyline has stated that point. So you mean to say that we now know for sure that Heavenly Principle is number one. There is also the second who come after, so that is number two. The third one, we know that the body part was used for the Genesis, so that is number three, and then we are known as number four. But our twin is not part of it, so it's part of the story. So if you guys are going to bash me for saying like what no, that is wrong, it's in here, okay? It's in their game. It's all there. That I'm not making all this up. It's all established. You guys can go and fight along yourself. But if you guys think that I'm still wrong, write in the comment below, because what I can say is that unless I finish out on the story on from Fontes or the world quest, I can't give my full take. But based on I'm going with what is already established. Okay. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a good look like this kind of video. I hope you guys also get to learn where you get to see the skip button. Again, if you guys need to know, when the start scene in the only there is the skip button. Not sure on some part, but it's basically the attack button. Just the attack button. Maybe at the top right corner, like the top right corner. Okay, it should be somewhere there. The skip button should be somewhere there, only for those scenario. But if you are talking about dialogue skipper, hey, I can't really say anything about that. Like seriously, I do wish to have a skip button for that, but because they established there is skip button for some scenario. I hope you guys can do bear with those skip button for now. I know if you learn about this skip button in this video, go for you! Now share this video and let even more people know, okay? We need to let even more people know about the skip button for Willy Boss. Yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of sad it only appeared for Willy Boss, but hey, at least it's something right. I didn't know about it until later on, you know, when I tested it out when I was spamming the attack button and it just appeared out of nowhere. So yeah, if you do like this kind of video and you learn something new, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat. Normally, I don't do this kind of gameplay video at the same time with my 3D model because it will lag my PC a lot badly. So yeah, but if you guys think that the next video for Genshin that I should put out should be along the line of how I build my character or what kind of team combo I think is the best, yeah, write in the comment below also to encourage me because I'm still thinking about how I should go about it, but I'm not sure. If not being that said, so don't forget to subscribe for more random chat where I don't talk about a single trend but always all random stuff. And with that being said, hope you guys have a nice day or night.